Nick and Laura Bourdignon had been trying to get pregnant for years. Once they made it through the first trimester, they thought they were in the clear, but at 33 weeks, the baby stopped kicking.
I think my brain didn't let me think she was going to be stillborn. I think my brain still had some hope that people were very wrong and that she would be breathing and laughing and crying.
The baby had passed away in utero and was delivered stillborn.
Why did this happen? Was it something I did? That was the biggest one of what did I do wrong?
We weren't expecting anything.
A month later, Nick and Laura got a bill from the hospital. It was for the autopsy, and it was addressed to their deceased daughter, Michaela Poppy, with the initials SB, stillborn.
Now I'm looking at a piece of paper that's addressed to my daughter and says everything they did to her. It was soul crushing and just wrong.
Felt like a sick joke of like, I'm sorry, what? Like, you're billing my daughter?
The couple agreed to the autopsy in case it shed light on congenital issues that could be a factor in future pregnancies. They were reassured that their daughter would be cared for, and they desperately wanted to bring her remains home.
It was this notion that, when she'd be home, she'd be safe. She'd be with her parents.
Looking at the bill, Nick realized his daughter's body was still sitting in the morgue 2 weeks after the autopsy was complete. So they filed a complaint. The health authorities said they were sorry for any distress and reversed the charges. But this is not the first time this has happened.
That's pretty much the same as ours.
Yeah.
CBC showed them a letter about a similar case from 2 years earlier. That mother says her baby's body was left in the morgue for 8 weeks after the autopsy. She also complained.
We can't bring our son home. We can't lead him to rest.
In that letter, the health authority promised to standardize the process to reduce the risk of this occurring again.
This is why I want it clear in writing exactly what policies and procedures are going to change.
Experts say there is no uniform standard of care across Canada when it comes to stillbirth.
Just speaks to a larger issue of not having systems in place so that no parent will ever go through that.
Oh, and this is her.
Oh yeah.
Michaela's ashes are now home. Nick and Laura have escalated their complaint to BC's Patient Care and Quality Review Board. In a response to CBC, the health authority apologized to both families and said we have an obligation to learn and improve.
These are her big footprints, we call them her big stompers.
The couple is scheduled to meet in June with administrators at BC Children's Hospital, and they're doing this in Michaela's honor.
There's been a few times where we've had doubt about if we have done enough to fight for her or be good parents. And literally when Nick and I were having that conversation, a huge rainbow appeared. And I was like, okay.